For joining us for today's webinar, How to Use Standard Costing to Increase Profitability. My name is Danette Scheip, and I will be your moderator for this webinar. Before we get started with our speakers, I'd like to go through a couple of housekeeping items. First, we encourage you to ask questions throughout the presentation. You'll see a webinar pane that you can use to enter your questions. Just click the red button to send the question to our presenters. They will answer the questions as time allows at the end of the presentation. Secondly, we wanted to make sure that you have excellent audio quality, so please select the appropriate setting. If you're using a telephone, please click on the Use Telephone Audio mode, or if you're listening through your computer, then please click on the Use Mic and Speakers option. Now let's review the requirements for those of you who are interested in CE for your participation in this webinar. To qualify for California CE, you must use a personal computer, no PDAs, and log in with your own information and unique URL. You must be logged into our online software for at least 50 consecutive minutes within the scheduled time frame of the webinar. You must actively respond to at least 75% of the polling questions, and you have to complete the evaluation survey at the end of the webinar. Now let's meet our presenters. Scott Copeland is an audit partner at Armanino. Scott has over 23 years of experience in both public and private accounting, covering a variety of businesses and organizations, including nonprofit, technology, manufacturing, and SEC companies. Some of Scott's clients include Macro Plastics, Bell Carter Foods, and the Corporation for Manufacturing Excellence. We also have Eric Greathouse, who's a senior manager in our consulting department, joining us today. Eric has 15 years of experience as a Microsoft Dynamics GPAX implementation consultant, focusing on global supply chain and financials implementations. He has significant experience in foreign entity consolidations, worldwide electronic banking, and financial reporting. He's a graduate of the University of California in Berkeley. Let's review the learning objectives. Today's webinar, participants will define standard costing, identify variances and how they are used for strategic decision making, discover a standard costing software tool that is available, and measure the quality, timeliness, and accuracy of standard costing information. Briefly review the presentation overview. The topics we will cover today: what is standard costing, establishing a baseline understanding, inventory cost valuation principle, the typical automated standard costing structure, the advantage of standard costing, development of standard cost. We'll also review standard cost variances, variance types, variance paths, posting controls, and we'll be analyzing data and tools usage, the gotchas in setting and reviewing variances, and employee